What is up, guys? Welcome to another Warframe video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing off my Octavia build. Now this game was a request from a few people from the video that I made on the 4-hour survival that me and a few friends did in the clan that we were in. This was a fisher mission, so that's pretty much 4 hours except a few exceptions where, you know, we had to go AFK to go to the toilet or whatever, where yeah, we got 4 hours worth of prime rewards and formers and etc. And basically we did 2 of these missions. However, one of them we lagged out for. However, we did get the rewards for it still, thank God, because that would have been a real bummer. But we did that within 2 days, so about 8 hours of survival was in 2 days, with the same people both times. Wasn't really planning on it, but yeah, we did it. So I thought, since a few people requested it, I'd show off what build I was using for the Octavia, why it was so useful, and a bit of how her abilities work and why they're so good. Now, the first ability, Mallet, as you saw in the last 2 clips, that is very, very useful because basically any damage that the enemies deal into the mallet will be dealt back to them. However, this is affected by armor, so as you can see, the corrupted bombards, even though they were doing a fuck ton more damage than that, because of the armor that they have, that's actually negating the majority of it. So if you are able to strip the enemy's armor, like we did in that survival, obviously you're going to do a lot more damage. So as you can see against some of these infested guys, because they have no armor, any damage that they deal into it at all will be dealt straight back to them with, you know, pretty much no remorse. They're just gonna die really quickly. And this, even though you didn't use it in the 4-hour survival run that we did, you also have the second ability which picks up the mallet, and this will transport it around, obviously so enemies follow it. This is very good for hijack missions, etc. Thirdly, you have metronome, which basically, if you do any action to the beat, it will give you a certain benefit. The best 3, I would say, is if you jump to the beat, this will give you agility, if you shoot to the beat, this will give you multi-shot, and if you crouch to the beat, this will make you invisible, as you can see in the clip right now, which is the most notable, obviously. However, you can see that whole massive list of buffs up there at the top, which obviously is a bit helpful to see when your buffs are going to go down, or etc., and you need to keep an eye on that if you're, you know, in a high-level mission or whatever, because if you go out of invisibility, they're just going to straight up wreck you. The only downsides of this is, if you go into a nullifier bubble, obviously they're going to take you out of invisibility and you have to recast it. However, you can keep this up pretty much constantly. It's not like a Loki or an Ivara where sometimes it will have to go down. You can keep it up constantly. And then Amp, finally, this is just a straight damage buff to her and her allies, not really much to talk about there. Moving on to the build, I have Corrosive Projection, and then I have Prime Continuity, and I have Narrow-Minded in rank 7 as the takeaway, not too much range. You really need the duration to keep up her abilities so that you don't have to be spamming them so much, and so it's quite energy efficient. Same with Prime Flow, this is just to keep the energy costs. And then we have a Stretch to increase the range a little bit. This is so other allies can crouch to the beat a bit closer. As well as it has the damage buff to a further range, as well as the Mallet will cost to further enemies. Constitution, obviously, to add more duration. And then we have the Power Strength mods. This is so that Mallet's stronger and Amp is stronger, and then we have Natural Talent finally so that you can cast a tiny bit faster, which you can take out for Streamline. But that's about it, guys, and peace.